Good morning. This is the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. Hold on. Let me shut this seat belt up. Oh, it gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves so bad. But who you with? Starbucks or Dunkin Donuts? For a long time, um, I've been sleeping on Dunkin Donuts, and I've been thinking that they so lame, right? But maybe they was lame and they done stepped up their game. I'm not sure. But lately, I've been digging Dunkin' Donuts. And I started checking for them maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago when I was working in Vermont. I would stop by there every morning just about that I worked. And I love their sweet pepper, bacon, croissant, no egg. I don't like the egg on there. So I always tell them to leave the egg off and things. So that was basically the only thing that I would get from Dunkin' Donuts. Meanwhile, every blue moon, I go to Starbucks and get there. I think it's called the Frappy Carmelata or whatever it's called. And I asked for extra shots of espresso, but it don't do no good. And I'm getting the caffeine because I want a bolt of energy, right? When I'm extra tired and I need an extra boost and things. So it don't do me any good. So I'm like, okay, this morning it was so random. I went by Dunkin' Donuts and I ordered the coffee and they have, I don't know if it's new or what, but I got a shot of butter pecan. Oh my God, she was naming off the flavors. The employee, she was naming off the different flavors because I'm not a coffee girl. I'm not sure what I want. All I know is I want a jolt of caffeine, right? And that was just so much of a decision to make. And I know I love vanilla. You can't go wrong with vanilla, right? I love vanilla, however it comes. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. Okay? But when she mentioned butter pecan, I was like, say less. Say less. I've always been a butter pecan kind of girl. I love butter pecan. You cannot go wrong with butter pecan, okay? However they give it to you, it's gonna be good. Okay? Ice cream, cake, it don't matter. It don't even matter what it is as long as it's butter pecan. Trust me when I say this, okay? And I didn't get fat for nothing. So I know a little thing or two about food and flavorings, okay? Trust me. You can trust a fat person when it comes to choices of food and recommendations and such. Because we know our stuff. We done test drove almost everything, okay? So I was so glad that I went by not Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts because my fat life it's not gonna be the same, right? Oh my gosh, it was so delicious, and I was in love from the first swallow. And when I swallowed it, I was like, "What is this in my mouth?" Oh my gosh, it was so orgasmic, right? It was so delicious, and I wasn't expecting it to be so delicious. I was really expecting it to be mediocre, right? Who is this? Hello, Cheyenne. You say you like Starbucks better. In your opinion, I can't eat them every morning like you do. I don't eat it every morning. I have to watch my diet. Okay. Well, I don't eat it every morning, but when I do, I eat it good. Okay. So, oh my God, where do we start? Okay, I wasn't really expecting to get nothing other than the coffee, but child, my eyes was bigger than my stomach and things. Both of them. So I saw on the menu board they had the glazed donut. I've always been a glazed donut kind of girl, but all glazed donuts are not created equal. Everybody does glazed donuts different. And I can't stand that big heavy cake type of donut with just a little dry glaze on it. I can't stand those. I want it juicy and firm and moist and delicious. You know, like lip gloss popping on the donut, just glazed. I don't want it frosty. I don't like it frosty, okay? And I want it real firm and moist, just like a pillow. Just ooh, your fingers just dip down in it like that, but not too much. You understand? Yes. So I got that, and I saw on the board that they had a butter pecan donut. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this. So I asked her how much it was. It was like $1.80. I said, you doing too much. Already disgusting thing. And it's just so challenging when everything is so delicious. And you just gotta eat air basically if you're diabetic and things. So I'm gonna try my best to turn over a new leaf this week. So I got it all out of my system. Hopefully today, this morning. How that's gonna go? I still got them chicken. It's only so many ways that you can make a salad, and it's so dry and uninteresting. Ugh. And I can't stand a salad with walnuts and pecans. But anyway, back to the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Let me break it down to you. I have never had a donut like this. Oh, I thought, what's the name of the other place? Krispy Kreme. I thought they was doing something when they had the little donut with the what is it called? The little, what was that stuff that they put on there? It's like some type of Nutella. It's not Nutella. It's that other stuff. I forgot the name of it, but it's so delicious. What is that other stuff they put on a donut at a Krispy Kreme for a limited time, and some people use it to put on their bread and things? It's sort of like peanut butter, but it's not peanut butter. It's real sweet and brown. What is the name of it? I really like it, and I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, whatever the name of it is. Oh, Krispy Kreme. They thought they was doing something. And Krispy Kreme, let's bring them into the equation. Let's bring them into the conversation. Okay, Krispy Kreme is so overrated. Can we go ahead and say that? They're only good when they're fresh out of the oven. If they sit a couple of hours, they stale and flaked all up, and they terrible. Oh, they get so hard after a couple of hours. They no good. They only good. You can't read. It's not the same when you pop them in the microwave or whatever. Just like French fries, they're done after. If you don't get them when they fresh, it ain't no good. So, I thought they was doing something when they put that little whatever that was. It's sort of like Nutella. When they, oh, it's almost about to come out of my mouth. I think it started with a B. I'm not sure though, but whatever it was, I thought they was doing something when they put that on there. But let me tell you, my fat girl life is not the same this morning. When I tasted that butter pecan donut at from Dunkin' Donuts, it was so delicious. I wasn't even expecting it. And it was like everything was so delicious, delicious, delicious. Everything was busting and things. So It was more than what I anticipated. It was more than what I expected. Child, let me tell you, let me break it down to you. So it was a little fat donut, right? And then it had some kind of little crumble things on top of it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. Maybe some little graham cracker crumble or something like that. And it had something that sort of resembled vanilla stuffed on the inside. Oh, and when I tasted it the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, because I was just going to taste a little bit. Okay, I was just going to look. This was the plan because I was trying to be mindful of the diabetes, right? So I said, I'm just going to taste a little bit. I'm just going to bite off of the glazed donut, and then I'm going to do the same with the butter pecan. I was just going to take one bite of each, right? It didn't work out like that because they were so delicious beyond my expectations. So I had to eat the whole thing of the glaze. And then when I took that first bite of the butter pecan, I said, oh, hell no. I got to have all of this in my mouth. So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And oh, it was just so wonderful when I was taking a bite of the butter pecan donut, and then I was drinking the butter pecan flavored coffee. Oh my gosh, it was just like a party in my mouth, right? It was just like a party. And I was like, I did not know all this deliciousness was going to be going on. I'm thinking I'm just going to pull up and get me some coffee and it was just going to be bland. Uh-uh. It was not bland at all. It was so good. At least it tasted good. Now, it may not be good for me, but it was good to my tongue, teeth, and mouth and throat and things. Okay? And it's going to be so challenging for me not to go over there again. Because that taste is just lingering in my mouth, right? It's gonna be real tough for me to drive by there again and not go over there. I had no idea that little bitty store packed such a big punch. Had all of that going on over there. And I've been passing by all this time. Didn't think nothing of it. I've been sleeping on Dunkin Donuts. And I remember when I was in Vermont a couple of years ago, they have Dunkin Donuts everywhere. Everywhere you turn over there. And I'm like, and there was so many people going to Dunkin Donuts all the time. And I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me, right? And I don't remember seeing any Starbucks over there. And I said, well, maybe everybody's going to Dunkin' Donuts and acting like Dunkin' Donuts is so wonderful and they so crazy about it because they don't have no other choice. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe everybody think it's so delicious. I don't know. But baby, they used to have them stores crowded, crowded, crowded. And let me tell you, they act like that. Oh, I was like, what are they ordering? I be like the same way when I go to drive by Starbucks. You know, the line be so long, and I just feel like they put some drugs in that Starbucks. Cause I'm like, it can't be that good, and I ain't tasted everything on the menu, but the little stuff that I have tasted, and then it's overpriced. It's overrated in my opinion, and then it's overpriced. But some of these people go there faithfully all day, every day long. And I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me, right? They gotta be getting something else other than some coffee. And I'm like, okay, it's okay, but it ain't that good. Hello, diamonds are forever. You say, uh, good morning, sis. I like Starbucks better. I had Dunkin' Donut coffee. It tore my stomach real bad. Oh, I hope it don't tear my stomach up, but it was so delicious. Oh, it was so delicious. I had to come online and brag about it. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. And then I got a small. It's gonna be kind of hard for me not to get a large when I go back the next time, and I feel like I'm gonna go back and think, oh, that little coffee was so good. And like I said, I'm not a coffee drinker like some people. They drink coffee every day, all day long, and I gotta have some flavor in it. I can't drink it just plain Jane. No sugar, no cream, no nothing. I had to have the sugar. I had to have the cream. And lately, I gotta have some kind of flavor in it, you know. And they have stepped up their games with the flavors. And I really been eyeballing that little thing. What do you call it? It's not the coffee maker. It's the little cup. It starts with a K, Keurig, or how do you pronounce it? Keurig or whatever. I really like those, and this is one job. You know, I don't had a lot of jobs, but this one job, I think last year, the year before, that was real high class and fancy, right? And they had one, and that was the first time I ever test drove it, and I really like it because it's so simple. You know, you get those little pods, you just pop it in, and bam, there go your coffee. Go on about your business. And the whole thing is relatively cheap. It's like $50 for the little machine. And then of course you gotta buy the coffee cups. And I really like how some people have a little coffee station. I think that is so cute the way some people be setting it up, the little coffee station, have your little coffee cups, your fancy coffee cups, and then your little creams and your little pods and your little machine and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I like all of that. But like I said, I don't want to get it and it just collect dust because I don't drink coffee every day. Every blue moon, maybe. I don't really like it enough to buy a whole machine because I'm not gonna be drinking it. But every blue moon. So just to get it for decoration, that don't even make a bit of sense, right? But that coffee that I had this morning, because I was so sleepy. That's the only reason why I had gotten it because I had a long, long drive. And I said, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I got to pee at the same time. And man, oh, I said, I'm going to have some help. So that's why I went over there to get me some coffee to help me out with this drive. Otherwise, honey, I would have been driving over into the bushes and wrapped around the light pole and things, right? But I really, really, and that's another thing. I don't want to drink it and then I can't go to sleep. Because when I get to my place, I want to be able to go to sleep. Because I got to get right back up in a few hours later, right? And start it all over again. Yeah. And I was just struggling at my job a while ago. Ooh, every time I try to sneak and go to sleep, there goes somebody, there goes somebody, there goes somebody else. And I'm like, damn, it's hard to sneak around and go to sleep over here. Woo! Yeah, I was just struggling and struggling and struggling that thing. Stay awake. And I had a feeling it was going to be like that because I woke up so early yesterday morning. It was like 10:30. And I was like, I don't know about this. I better go back to sleep. But I went ahead and got on up and stirred around some. And I knew I was making a mistake by not going back to sleep. And honey, I've been peeing so much. Because my diabetes, I checked my blood sugar yesterday. And of course, it was real, real high. But it wasn't as high as the sky. So I said, I'm going to have to work on this because this is not good. And I knew it was high because I had to pee all last week. And my mouth had got so dry, just like it was when I had gotten sick and had to go to the hospital. And I told myself, we can't go back down this road. Here we are, going back down that road. So I'm having to talk myself back, to not go all the way down the road, because that would be tragic, right? But lately, there I go when I go get out the car. trying to go in the store. They go holding on to the rail and holding on to the wall. I said, now this is what happened to you the first time with your child. When I got sick the first time, that's how it started. I was getting, my mouth had gotten so dry, and I was drinking so much water like a camel. I had never drunk that much water in my life, and then I don't even like water like that. And I was just so thirsty around the clock. I couldn't get enough water. And then I had to pee every 5 minutes. And oh, my puss had gotten so red and inflamed, and oh, just so sensitive to the touch and things. And oh, I just couldn't help it. I had to pee non-stop. And I said, this is ridiculous right here. And I was holding on to the wall and thing. I was so weak. I was so weak, and I was sleeping all the time. So lately, a little bit of those episodes started again. And I told myself, look like you're going back down that road again. And I certainly don't, because I don't want to go back to the hospital. Oh my God, that was terrible. They won't let you get no sleep. And I said, what kind of hospital won't let you get no sleep? I thought sleep was part of the healing process. And baby, they didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. Every minute, got to get some blood. Every minute, they got to do this. Every minute, they got to do that. I got so sick of it. And I was planning to run away. Every day I asked my doctor, okay, when am I getting out of here? Oh, if everything work out, everything look good on your test, it'll be tomorrow. Every day, tomorrow. And tomorrow never came. Look like. So in my head, I had planned to escape. I was going to run away. I was going to get my purse and walk out of there with my gown on, hospital gown. Yes. And that day, child, that was the day my doctor told me he was gonna go ahead and release me. I was saying to myself, you better go ahead and release me, or I'm gonna release myself and things. And child, they had some kind of employee to come push me out in the wheelchair. You know, that's just standard operating procedures of the hospital. And when we got up there to the nurse station where the door was, child, I was in for a rude awakening. Because I was thinking I was going to try to run away that day, right? Child, if I had come up there, I was going to make a fool out of myself, because you had to put a code in the door. I had no idea they had to sit up like that. Somebody must try to run away before I had decided I was going to run away. So, baby, they had a code on the door. And I said to myself, look at this. Look at this, would you? Child, I was going to be so embarrassed if when I had tried to run away, because they were going to turn me right around and laugh in my face. Yes, they was. And tell me go sit down somewhere and things. And I was, in my head, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, you was going to make a fool out of yourself if you had tried to come up here and run away and think you're going to sashay at that door. And it was going to be that simple. That's it and that's all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. And things. And, and man, I was so glad to get out of there. I was so glad to get out of there. And then I gave all of my unhealthy food and ice cream away and things. And went back a couple of months later and bought all of it all over again and things. And I just really, it's so, oh, let me tell you, it's so challenging to live a healthy life. It really is. Now, if you was born that way, fine. It's easy for you to keep it up. But when you was born with a chicken wing and a hamburger in your mouth, it's a different kind of struggle. Okay, it's a different kind of struggle. Okay, and I'm used to drinking all them pops. Grape is my favorite. Ooh, the grape crush, child, and then that grape cran. No, it's the cran grape from Ocean Spray. I don't know who is in charge of that recipe, but they did the damn thing when they did that. Okay, when they mixed up that cran with that grape, baby, they came out with a winner. Let me tell you, all kinds of cran grape is not created equal. And then I found the big bottles at the Dollar Tree today. Oh my God, I've been looking for 'em. I've been looking for 'em. And then when I had my hand with this heavy self, I said, where have you been all my fat life? Where have you been all my fat life? I've been looking for the big bottles because they usually sell the little small bottles. Right now, I don't get enough bang for my buck, and I still be thirsty when I take a couple of swallows of this little bottle. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope it don't lead to a disaster. But I'm so glad they don't. I don't found that big bottle. I knew it was out there somewhere. Somewhere out there. I knew it was out there, and I finally found it. Yeah, at the most unlikely place, the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. So I'm trying not to go back over there and restock. I'm trying, but I got a feeling I'm gonna find my little fat legs going back over there sometime this week coming up and restocking. And I want to give me some more of them hot fries too. And I usually don't be eating them hot fries, but they calm my nerves. They calm my nerves. All that crunching in my mouth and things. All that spicy crunching on my tongue and things. I just like it. But you know, all hot fries are not created equal. And it's so hard to find them. Not all stores sell them. I don't know why. But baby, it ain't nothing like that cran grape when you get it good and chill. That's why I took it so personal. When I suspect the maintenance dude came in there drinking out of my juice, I took that real personal. I can't stand when somebody violate me when they drinking or eating my favorite stuff. And every fat person got a favorite thing. I don't know about y'all skinny folks, but us, I think I can speak for all us fat people. Cause baby, look, I think we all the same kind of way when it comes to food. I think we all got a favorite thing that we like to drink and a favorite thing that we like to eat. And I can't stand when somebody eat my favorite thing. They don't even mess with the stuff I don't like and things. But anyway, child, I gotta pee again. And it really gets on my nerves when the pee disturbs my sleep. Okay. I gotta wake up out of my sleep just to go pee. I get sick of it. Woo! And I'm pretty sure that I have developed a UTI by now. I'm pretty sure I have. And I think I done missed my OBGYN appointment. So I gotta call them this week and set up another appointment. I know they sick of me, right? And somebody else that's sick of me, the booty doctor. The booty doctor. Child, I don't miss so many of those appointments. Because life be life, and so many of these people don't understand. They don't even consider what you got going on. And I just got a lot going on. And I don't always remember my appointments and things. And child, don't you know they banned me at the booty doctor? The booty doctor! They banned me. Child. And you know, this is why I really think I didn't consider it as urgent and remember my appointment. Because you know, I think my doctor told me I had hemorrhoids, and I think that's so nasty. Hemorrhoids, that's a nasty thing. That's supposed to be for the people that shit fuck. I don't shit fuck. I don't mess with the booty sexually at all. Okay, and I'm thinking now, why has this come to me? And so when they get kind of, I don't want to say dissolved, but when it's not irritated like ordinarily every blue moon, I don't be really trying to be urgent going to the doctor. So, ooh, child, and then the doctor, I don't went to two or three of them. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in there and scrape that off. We're gonna have to go in there and scrape that off, okay? I'm not gonna tolerate that and things. And really, this might sound stupid. And I was always thinking that was a old white man situation. You know, hemorrhoids. I thought that was for old white man. And here I am. Here I am. And things. And I saw this post on social media the other day. It had me laughing so hard in the bed, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you. I think this is said. I think it says something like, "I be wanting to eat ass, but when I look inside some of y'all ass, y'all be having hemorrhoids and things." And oh my god, that was hilarious. Do you hear me? And I said, look, let me throw this whole phone away. Let me throw the whole phone away. These people so foolish on the internet. They just say anything. They just be saying anything. And I was like, oh my God, really? Really? But I wonder, is that really so? I mean, okay, everybody, let's talk about it. Everybody don't keep the light on. Oh, no, I should say it like this. Everybody don't turn the light off when they be doing all this kind of stuff, all this filthy sex stuff. Some of y'all be keeping the light on and be looking all in the hole and things. And I wonder, do y'all really be seeing the hemorrhoids? Do some of these folks be having hemorrhoids? And even if they do have them, do y'all go ahead and lick and things? Or do you stop right there and say, get somebody else to do it? How do y'all handle that when you look in the hole and you see the hemorrhoids and things? What do you do with yourself and the other person? Child, look, number one, if you got hemorrhoids, you shouldn't even be wanting to get licked on the thing. I would think. But some people just nasty, they don't care. But I think that's something you ought to talk about before you get to that point. You ought to tell the person, look, I got hemorrhoids. So I don't know how you feel about that. And blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't even want to have sex with hemorrhoids with y'all. But anyway, everybody's not the same. So I'm going to talk to y'all later. I got to go pee. I got to go pee, child. But Dunkin' Donuts was busting this morning. I just want to tell y'all that. So after y'all get up and wash your face and your ass, I think y'all need to go to Dunkin' Donuts and try them out for yourself. Don't take my word for it and things. All right? Okay. I'll let you girl. Peace. I would show myself, but I'm looking a mess. My wig is looking toe up and things. Hello, Carl. How you doing? Probably so, real star. That might be true also. Ocean per crayon pineapple. I tried it, diamond, and it was nasty. I didn't like that crayon pineapple. I did try it. I thought it was gonna be good, but I didn't like that. The crayon pineapple. Yeah, I can't do the fasting diet. Cheyenne, diabetic. You'll be on the floor with your tongue hanging out, honey. You have to eat something when you're diabetic. So I don't think I could do the fasting. But I guess I can do some variation of it. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta go pee, child. Ooh, I gotta go pee so bad. Coffee to go with the sandwich. Are you talking to me? Diamonds. I got the sandwich with the coffee this morning from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm boycotting Kroger. That hood rat showed out on me. And then the corporate office won't even answer the phone. And they playing a lot of games. They trying to protect that hood rat. But I'm gonna be really hanging on to it. I'm not gonna let it go. They thinking I'm gonna let it go, but I'm not gonna let it go. And I need to get on their Facebook page and all of their social media. Yeah. Maybe I need to contact the news station and things and get them some Yelp reviews and things and some Google reviews and things and just saturate them in the algorithm. Maybe that's what I need to do. I think I did try crayon apple. That is good, Carl. I like the crayon apple too.
I think I found a big bottle of that crayon apple. I think I found the big bottle of it at one of these stores. I hadn't opened it yet, but I do like the crayon apple. Thank you, Carl. Okay, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a great day, great Sunday. I couldn't remember if today was Mother's Day or is it next week. I think it's next week. So I know I'm gonna go live. Y'all done got y'all mother some stuff. If y'all mother is alive, have y'all gotten y'all's Mother's Day gifts? Yeah. Everybody was at the Kentucky Derby this weekend. Some of them was looking cute. Some of them was looking a hot mess. And I saw Anna Nicole's daughter. She done get so big, Danny Lynn, with her dad. And she went to the Kentucky Derby and she had on some kind of dress with Anna Nicole pictures all over it. She is Anna Nicole's twin. Let me tell you, she is so pretty. And I'm gonna always feel a way about that situation that happened to Anna Nicole. I wonder what that other dude is that she was involved with that dog hair. I think he was a doctor. He was, that was in a battle for Danny Lynn, the daughter of Anna Nicole. Y'all remember that? It was all over the news. And Larry, he was the biological dad, and he was so happy. And he didn't have that much money to fight that doctor, and that doctor was ready to take it all away. And he was so ashamed, child, when he found out that he wasn't the biological dad. But that little girl, she is not little anymore. She is big, big, big. And she looks so much like Anna Nicole. It is scary how much she looks like that woman. But I really like Anna Nicole. And it was just tragic how she died, her and the son. But her daughter looks just like her. Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Holla at your girl. Peace.